Well, hello and welcome to Festival of the Unexceptional, or Queue of the Unexceptional. We are waiting to get in. The entrance is all the way over there and the big house in the background. Right, let's get going then. Lots of cars coming in. We're going to try and see as many as we can coming in. But just before we do, we've got the Vauxhall Sintra we saw in a road test last year. So that's great to see. That's had a lot of work done recently, currently for sale, I believe, as well. Yeah, beautiful Fiat Punto Cabriolet next to it and a beige Sierra Mark 1. But come with. We are going to race down the lineup. It's always nice to see cars in action. We've got a Citreon BX Leader. Yeah, hello. BX Leader, bottom of the range. So that's great. Poverty spec. Glorious. BMW 3 Series Compact. Where have they all gone? All vanished. Nissan Sunny N14. Great to see. I think we'll go over this side there. Miss HubNutter doing sterling camera work as ever. Peugeot 106 van. Lovely. Morning. It's that avocado Rover SD1 again. We saw that again. Here it is. Hello. Lovely Mini. Nice lowly spec. Beautiful. Oh no, HLE. Sorry, my mistake. Renault 5 Prima. Fiat Seicento. Alfa Romeo 166. Look at that for a colour. Fiat. It's Volkswagen Lupo. Fiat. What are you on about? And again, they haven't split off the moderns yet. Look at this cheeky little K10 micro with a few JDM styling touches. Love it. Sorry?
Did you bring any merch with you?
I'm afraid not. No merch. No, we're not allowed to sell here.
Really?
Yeah. But to be fair, we haven't been home, so wouldn't have been able to bring any anyway.
Okay.
See you later. Mitsubishi Cordia, I think this is. We've seen it before. Hello again.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Good to see you. This is still looking lovely.
Yeah.
Cordia, is it?
Yeah.
Yes, I've remembered
What
it.
did you call
I'll get the Cordia and the Tredia mixed up. That's the saloon version. Good to see you. So that's a lovely car, very, very rare. Mark 6 Escort, giving it all the boy racer vibes. C-Class Mercedes. Very nice, lovely gingercator action. Oh my gosh, this Alfa Romeo with headlamp wipers. Beautiful. That's the Alpha 6. That is exceedingly rare. Peugeot 504, might be a diesel. Yeah, I think it's a diesel. Yeah, lovely. That's beautiful. SRD wagon. Another N14, good morning. And this Nissan Sunny. Oh, it's a Renault 4 van. Great to see. The Lobster diecast as was. I don't think he's doing that anymore, but P11 Primera. Oh, it's a saloon with rear wiper. Ho, 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 ho. You're gonna get squashed. I'm going to get squashed. I don't care. I'm excited. Oh, hello. Eddie and Bernie with the Cherry Europe we've seen on the channel, Accord Aero Deck. I think those were built in America. Rover R8, lovely, and a super beige Saab 900. We saw this at Radwood last year. Very interesting story. Hello. So good to see that again. BMW 3 Series. We got Matt Pink, owner of many Yugo Sanas in his Audi 100. That is lovely car. Hello. Audi 100 previous generation behind it is Ian in his Morris Minor. Good morning. And a lovely Audi Coupe. Marvellous. Shortly I'm going to be appearing on that stage, so we're going to snap what we can. Let's go and have a quick glimpse in the concourse area and see what's about. We're now with Philip in this remarkable Mitsubishi Galant, a very, very rare car. What's the story with this example?
I had one of these in white back in 1990, had it 14 years, loved it to bits, 150,000 miles, traded it in for a newer one. Mm-hmm. This came up last year and I just had to have it. The backstory to this is the gentleman who owned it, originally from new, traded in his 1977 Mitsubishi Sapporo in 1990.
Oh, wow.
The original sales invoice in there. He owned it until 2012, it was then garaged. He then later passed about 2019. Left it to his daughter. His daughter looked after it for a year or two, serviced it, didn't really use it, but did all the belts and whatever have you, and then sold it on. And I saw this come up, and I ummed and ahed, and it was Philip. Come on, the heart says more than the head. Yeah, had to go for it.
Wow. So has it brought back many happy memories, getting back behind the wheel of one?
Loads of memories. In the year that I've had it, yesterday was the first time I put a full tank of fuel in such a car since I traded in the last one in 2008. Driven 100 miles up here, amazing drive, and just so many smiles per mile.
Lovely. Super. Well, thank you for letting us have a look.
You're welcome.
More cars coming in. Fiat Uno facelift. That's beautiful. Mark II Mondeo or facelift Mark 1 if you prefer. It's the Apple Maestro we saw and failed to record the interview with. That was a 20 quid raffle win.
Try that again.
Yeah, Volvo 240 GL, another Vectra. Morning. A Suzuki, at least Wagonars, still they are Wagonars, lovely colour. K11 Micra, two K11 Micras, that one's heading into the concourse area. Lovely. Oh, where's this Rover from? Germany. Like I said, there's going to be a properly international flavour this year. So yeah, we got the Rover 200 there. Suzuki Swift, Hungarian built. No, it's a Subaru Justy. Built in the same factory, but with a four-wheel drive system, I think. Datsun Cherry, the F2. A mildly battered Mark IV Escort, Volvo 480. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. Alfa Romeo 146, are they? The little ones? Matt Furious has got one of those. 145, I do apologise. Lovely Xantia Turbo Diesel. Another Mark IV Escort. Is that an Encore special edition?
Somebody's got a caravan.
Someone's bought a caravan? Excellent.
Caravan.
Right, let's proceed down the line some more. Let's keep moving. A lovely E30 3 Series BMW. Mark III Fiesta. Lovely. Engine rattling away. Oh no, look at this.
Oh, right, look at
This is a two-stroke Saab, I think. 96 long nose with the gorgeous little caravan on the back. Oh look, Stephanie's excited about this one as well. Is this floating your boat? You almost got squished by a caravan. That is beautiful. The pod. Lovely. Oh, it's an early V4. I do apologise. That's not a two-stroke. That's an early V4.
Caravan.
Yeah. Carrying on down the line. Lovely Corsa C. And Jargo Jeep, I think. Interesting wipers going on there. Very interesting. Fiat 128. Gorgeous little saloon. Here's Tanya in VAT, her MG Maestro. Hello. Nissan Sunny N13. Slightly earlier. Hello. Oh wow, it's one of these Corollas. Hello. A liftback Corolla. That is lovely. Feg. The BX. Oh, okay, gotta open the door. Because French. Yeah, TZD Turbo, very nice. Talbot Horizon. Oh, they're flying in now. Triumph Spitfire 1500. Lancia Prisma. Lovely. Great to see. Another Renault 4. Don't often see so many Renault 4s. Here's Sean in his beautiful, beautiful Metro. Hello, sir. Morsels and Motors. Yes. Are you in the concourse today?
Concourse, I know. I'm there for base model brilliance because I decontented my car.
Oh, brilliant. How did you do that?
Because for some reason somebody fitted it with a passenger door mirror.
Oh.
And I removed that. Somebody fitted it with headrests. I removed them.
Oh.
It's not there on a standard
Decadence.
Metro. I know. They're all in the boot.
Brilliant.
All the
Super.
bits I
Well,
took
we'll
off.
come and have a look later when you're in the concourse area. Lovely. That's Sean of Morsels and Motors. If there's an unexceptional Beetle, the widescreen 1303 is it in a nutshell. That's great to see. I love these. My favourite, the Beetles. Oh, I think we recognise Jim. Hello, sir. We recognise this car.
Yes, hello, it's been severely rebuilt since the last time you had it.
Oh dear, is that because of something me and Matt Furious did to it?
No, because a woman in Alfa Romeo crashed into it.
Oh yes, which side was it?
This side, so we've got a new bonnet, new wing, and a new door.
Oh gosh. So,
All from another slightly rusty Mirai. Yes.
wow.
Anyway, come here. Come
Oh,
here.
oh.
There is a solid rotational
Awesome.
display thing from 1974 in my boot for you for later, by the way.
Awesome.
Wow.
Sean has made me give it to you, just in case you're wondering where that comes
It's a
from.
good job we got space.
It's a good job you've
Yeah.
got
What's the
space.
mileage on this one now?
43,000.
Still 43,000. Lovely.
Nice.
We'll see you later on. Beautiful to see that repaired. Yeah, yeah. Hello. Volvo V70 without headlamp wipers. It's got washers. Inferior. Citroen Acadian. I'm just listening to the noises. That sounds lovely. Yeah. Not all 2CV type vehicles are at the World Meeting in Switzerland. Here's a Mark VI Escort van. That's lovely to see. Good morning. I love these. They're so stylish as a van. Really, really nice. Citroen AX. A diesel as well by the sound of it. Yeah, 14RD with HubNutter sticker. Another Vectra. There's a bit of a Vectra love in this year. Loving it. There's quite a few of these guru things because there are journalists variously in their guru Yaris's, it would seem. Another Nissan Cherry Europe. That's the second one we've seen. Hello. So there you go. You think they're rare, and they're absolutely everywhere. I do quite find those a bit weird. That's a C5X. Saab 900, again, more headlamp wiper moments. Great to see. Another Morris Minor van. I'm going to keep going because I can see my friend Art is fast approaching in his Oldsmobile Silhouette. Good morning, yet another Vectra. Wow. And an earlier Cavalier or Vectra to European buyers. That's an SRI. Lovely Astra, fairly middly sort of a spec, I think. An LX. Another Mini Citra, Metro City with HubNutter sticker. Triumph Vitesse. A little Jerkily. Oh, Audi Quattro. And a Peugeot 205. Right, this is lovely. And we got the base Princess we saw at the British Motor Museum with all the delicious vinyl. Here it is again. Look at that. No vinyl here because this is lowly spec. The Princess 1800, lovely. Wow, when was the last time I saw a Sierra Estate? That is lovely. Come in, let's go and have a close look. We'll look at the back. Lovely. Good morning. Again, because they're the workhorses, Sierra Estates have become very rare. This one's a 1.8L, so a bit more grunt than the 1.6. Great to see. Another Volvo V70, slightly earlier example, 5-cylinder, Warble. Good morning. Oh, look at this Granada. The full Scorpio spec with RS body kit. A lack-appealing Cavalier, love it, hello. And a less lack-appealing Cavalier, CD. Very nice, some nice things on that. Volkswagen Passat, is it a Passat 5? I'm going random. It is a GL5, so it's got the 5-cylinder engine, lovely. Rover 200 R8, the rare interim model without the front grille on. Renault Clio, good to see. Mark IV Golf, I wonder if that's on display. Sometimes hard to tell. This is last year's winner. Last year's winner is the Mark III Astra Merit. So good, we bought our own Merit this year. Lovely. And here is Art in his Oldsmobile Silhouette. Hello, sir. How are you doing? You well?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Fine. You?
Good trip?
Yeah, perfect trip.
Excellent. We will come and have a closer look at this in a bit.
Of course.
See you later.
See you later.
I can't tell if he's got people in the back. It's too tinted.
You can't tell. It's
Yeah.
very dark.
Another Volvo, well, more Volvos. Bricks variously, 850 and 240. Porsche Boxster. Do they creep in as an unexceptional Porsche? I think so. Toyota Carina E. Lovely condition. Another Alfa Romeo 145. This goes on. I think we may have to call a halt to this because there are... Oh, okay. Excellent. There are going to be about 800 cars, and I don't think we can film them all. Peugeot 309. That sounds like it's got the Simca engine in it, I guess. I can hear the valve train. Yes, there's a GL. I think that'll have the 1.3 Simca engine. Lovely. Nissan 100 NX based on the Sunny platform. And I can hear the delicious clatter of another Citroen XM. How do we stop this? I don't know how we stop. But yeah, you can hear the clatter of that 2.1 litre turbo diesel. We probably should. We seem to have left it. So let's go and find some... We'll go and check out the concourse section and we'll find some owners to talk to. So now with Claire, who owns this remarkable DAF 33 with just 8,000 miles on the clock. So what is the story?
Well, she was originally owned by a lady who was a school teacher who, unfortunately, shortly after she got the car, was diagnosed as being blind.
Oh, God.
There is a few dings on the car, which we assume
could be related.
Yep. And then she was stood up in a garage. Her grandson eventually inherited her. Nobody used her until. She was then put in to a dealer.
Yeah.
I think it was Yorkshire way.
Yeah.
A fellow DAF enthusiast bought her. He didn't like how she drove.
Oh.
I think you've got to be prepared. They are very different to drive.
Yeah, they are. And of course, just a reminder to everyone, it's a continuously variable transmission, rubber belt drive, flat twin air-cooled engine, a bit like my Invacar in many ways. But yes, they do drive differently.
And he wasn't prepared for her. And then a friend of ours, he bought her to keep her. But he emigrated to France, so he couldn't keep her. and he offered it to us, and we've had her sort of in the middle of COVID. We bought her, sort of 2020. Basically, it's something to do, have a bit of fun,
Yeah.
and a bit positive.
Excellent.
And she's done all sorts since. We've done shows with her. We got her into Film Star Acre as well with Matt Smith.
Oh wow.
So she's going to now live a life and not
that's
just sit in a
lovely.
garage.
Yeah, enjoying an active retirement. Super. So how many miles to get here today?
80-ish.
Oh well, nice. That's like a percentage of her total mileage. That's quite high.
For what she's done.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, thank you for letting us have a look. Oh, we're going to have a peek at the engine bay now. So yeah, there we go. Tiny little air-cooled flat twin engine. Around 750cc, are they? Yeah.
Yep.
Super. And then the drive goes off through a centrifugal clutch to the belt drive underneath the car. So DAF's own little air-cooled engine. When they required more power later on, they started using Renault engines. But this is all DAF, all Dutch. Lovely. So we're now here with Mark Brooks and his 1993 Vauxhall Corsa. So we are Corsa buddies. So, but this has quite an interesting story. We've kind of been following it on Twitter. So what has gone on with it?
Okay, it's had a few previous owners before me. It's lived its life around Kent. So I think there's been about 3 or 4 owners in Kent, and it's kind of been, I think, my understanding is it's been shared around them. And then a couple of years ago, it just ended up in someone's collection and wasn't being used much. And then I saw it come up for sale during Storm Eunice.
Oh yeah.
I think just as that was beginning to, I can't remember if it was settling down or kicking off, but either way, the advert came up and I just picked up the phone in the morning and said, I'd love to come have a look at it. And he said, someone's coming in the evening, and I said, I'll come now. So I rang at work, so I can say this now 2 years later, and said, I can't come in. I can't come in. And it took me 5 hours from Norfolk, it should be 2 hours to go get it. And I thought, regardless now of the condition, I'm so tired. I drove it and I thought, I'm just having it. I love the analogue, lack of power steering, the wind-up windows, the 45 brake horsepower powerhouse in there. I love the fact that there's a phase 1. So I just said, I'm having it. So did a deal and had it delivered a few weeks later. And fast forward now, 18 months. And here I am. It's
brilliant.
Unbelievable.
So this is a very, very early one.
Yeah, so my understanding is that the Corsa B launched on the 12th of April, I believe.
Okay.
Somewhere around there. This was registered a couple of weeks later, I think, on the, I'm trying to remember now, 23rd or 24th of April.
Gosh.
This is quite early, so I think we're in the 10s for K-plates. I don't think there are too many survivors.
No, that's amazing. Super. Well, thank you for letting us have a look. It's a beautiful car.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good morning. It's nice to see you. It's here.
It's here. It's just clicked over to 513.
Oh wow. So 513,000 miles.
Yeah.
So Pastor Picasso has made it, which when I saw the photos yesterday, I didn't think it would. You can keep moving if you need to.
Pastor Picasso has had issues.
I noticed the sill.
Yeah, it's a BX door.
Oh wow. Okay, that's a novel
That's why it's
repair.
white.
George has made it.
Oh, cool, George.
Good. That's Wrenching Winch's car, I think.
Steve just parked his XM up over there.
Oh dear.
He just dived into a space.
So where are they parking you then?
I don't know.
Back end of the Beyond by the look of
They're
it.
probably waiting for us to drive up. We're looking for a space to be sneaky.
But there is big news today because it is Kitch's 40th birthday. Woo! Where are the balloons?
At home.
I was going to decorate the car.
There were 4, but one of my kids popped one.
Oh, we'll let you park up and catch you later on.
Yeah, all right.
What is life running after a Picasso?
Well, yeah, I know. With the glamour in our lives is just
I
never
know,
ending.
it's just unmatched,
Yeah,
unmatched.
right. Where are we going next?
Oh my gosh.
There's so much here.
Is Katie around?
Oh, well, her car is. Shall we see if we can find Katie?
Yeah.
So, yes, amazing cars. We're over 800 here. Accord Aero deck. Volkswagen Transporter. That's nice. We've got some Triumph Toledos over here, I think. Good to see. Lovely E21 3 Series. Datsun 120Y. Oh, there is so much to see. Fiat Fiorano van. Oh, and 2CV, yes. More Mark 6 Escorts at one show than I think I've ever seen. Good morning. Great to see. Mark 1 Laguna. Look at this. Renault assured used vehicle warranty. That's amazing. Oh, there's a beige Rover 800 Fastback down there as well. As well as Wee David's Scottish Volvo estate. Wow. So yeah, this event just bigger and better than ever. We actually delayed our on-stage appearance a bit just because there's still so many cars coming. Another Applause. Oh my gosh.
I think that camera's
It's got to be. Rover 600 coming in. Very nice. Another Fiat Punto convertible.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Oh, this Tatra 603. Look at it. Absolutely immense.
George taking over.
George, are you hot? Yes. George is hot, apparently. We don't know where Wrenching Wench is, but George has made it, but he's sounding very, very hot. So we hope... Yeah, it's only the cooling fan running, but clearly a bit warm. Vel Satis. Are you excited, dear?
Win.
Yes, someone does like them. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so overwhelmed here. We've got a Tatra 603. Behind it is a Moskvich Aleko. Let's go and have a look at that. So the Moskvich Aleko, definitely not a borrowed Talbot Alpine design by Moskvich, but yeah, that blatantly is what it is. They thought at one stage the Aleko would come to the UK. It never did. Good morning. Lovely RAV4 there. Nice short wheelbase. Lovely. Some plastics are looking very nice on that one. Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Very well. Bring back retro Japanese.
Yes, we should bring back retro Japanese. Good to see you, Darren.
Yeah, I'll see you in a
Even if there's some lovely Datsuns here.
Fantastic.
So you're in for a good day.
Always is.
Yeah.
Always is.
See you later on.
See you later on. Cheers.
So Darren does really loud photography.
Really loud cars.
Really loud cars.
Yeah.
So very, very good photos on the Instagram and
On Instagram, yeah.
variously. And he usually travels in something more stylish than a BMW, but sometimes needs must, eh?
Air conditioning.
Yeah, good to see you.
Cheers.
We've got another BX Estate coming in, Mark II Estate. It's definitely a diesel. But very nice. Oh, it's got Marcello Gandini sticker, I like that. MG6, the first of the new MG cars that were sort of assembled in the UK. I think they fitted bumpers. Rover 800. I think this is Jamie coming in his Citroen Visa. It's got the 652 engine. So it sounds like a 2CV. Oh, lovely. Good to see you. That's so weird having the 2CV soundtrack and not in a 2CV. And then we got Vin in his Fiat van that I drove a few years ago. Good to see. Hello, sir. How you doing?
Alright.
Yeah, it's still looking good.
Yeah, I know. I was sort to have the Fiorino with me, but
Yeah.
got the Panda behind
Well,
me.
there's another one here, so
Well.
there you go. There would have been too many.
Yeah, got my dad in the Panda behind.
Oh, grand.
Yeah.
See you later. So yeah, this is Vin's Fiat Panda as well. Hello. He's definitely a Fiat man, is our Vin. Skoda Roomster. I reckon they're on the cusp.
I was going to say, possible future? I
Yeah.
don't know.
But yeah, Tatra 603, air-cooled V8 engine in the back. Astonishing cars. Let's keep... Yeah, let's see if we can cross over without getting utterly splattered into the road. Fiat Uno, Nova. Oh, this looks familiar as well. Fiat X19. Possibly the most fun I've ever had with my clothes on.
Thanks, mate.
You're welcome.
Not true.
Oh, this is very HubNutter getting towed in. Hello, all not gone well.
The electric Moskvich, silent.
Very quiet. Yeah, there we go. The rare Moskvich hybrid. There with Alex at the wheel. Mark 1 Fiesta. Oh, what is that? That's a Daihatsu Applause facelift. Hello. That's Evert, isn't it? I think at the wheel. Yeah. So that's a facelift. We didn't get that. I did see those in Australia. So yeah, some hot Dutch action there, and the Chrysler Neon. Yeah, I'm going to get in trouble with the sensors now. But yeah, we've got a Rover, a left-hand drive Rover SD3. That's curious. We've got the Austin Rover plates on it as well. I wonder what the history is there. It's a Vitesse, so it's got the fuel-injected 1.6 litre S-Series engine. Got a Datsun 180B here. This is beautiful. Bit of wood trim on the back. Marvellous. And then, yeah, we've got the Sierra bases over here. There's another Laguna. I've never seen so many Lagunas in one place. This show just delivers it again and again. Yeah, this is the Sierra base. It has been for a few hands on the Slightly Sweary forum. And to highlight the poverty as much as possible, you got this unpainted sort of black front panel. Just madness. And you got the dangly mirrors, of course. This car was a legend. It lived in London. It was frequently seen on the streets of London, but was saved by members of the Slightly Sweary forum. And they've kept some of the patination, but I understand it's had quite a lot of welding work to make it as good as it is today. No rear wiper, of course, because we are base. But yeah, this is the sort of show where there's a DeLorean and the basic Sierra is kind of causing most excitement. Why? Well, it is for me anyway. I've got a nice Twingo here, pantograph wiper moment, Alfa Romeo 75. Yeah, astonishing. Let's keep circulating. So we've managed to find Katie, Wrenching Wench, on YouTube. Well worth checking her channel out. Generally more Germanic stuff, but a French vehicle has arrived lately, so that's very exciting. But most excitingly is that George the Audi, we had a quick chat with George, the cooling fan running, made it here despite your quite major concerns.
Yeah, last year it was quite disastrous. It basically exploded the radiator, there's a big split in the side of it, there's coolant everywhere. So I was very nervous of doing it again because it actually happened a month ago at a show in London.
Oh God.
So I did it again after I thought I'd fixed it. So this time, this past week or so, I've just been working, I've replaced everything. The radiator, thermostat, water pump, expansion tank, expansion cap. I flushed it about 5 times. So I was like, I've done everything now. It can't be anything left.
Yeah. And you've recently been doing stuff. Normally you work in a van hire place repairing vans, but you've been out doing other stuff.
Yeah, I won the Bright Young Sparks thing with Lancaster Insurance, and part of that was to go down to the Heritage Skills Academy at Bicester.
Wow.
So I went there for a week, and that was really good. I rebuilt the wheel cylinders on an Austin A55 van.
Brilliant.
I've never rebuilt wheel cylinders before. It's never crossed my mind to do that because you just get new ones nowadays. But when cars are old and you can't get bits from them anymore, you know, you've got to repair them and stuff.
So can you see more older cars in your future?
I like to think so. They're a lot more simple, and you know, so the thing with this Audi is it's so ahead of its time.
Yeah.
You know, it has like pad warning sensors on it and all that sort of stuff. So maybe back to true basics like the low mags. I'm quite looking forward to learning with that.
So what is the story of this car with yourself? Oh, hello.
Well, it's we got it because I took my mum and dad down to Retro Rides Weekender down at Goodwood, I think in 2021.
A superb event.
Yeah, and as we were walking around, my dad just kept saying, I really want a classic of my own. He said, I want either a van or an estate. So as soon as we got home, I was straight on the classifieds, and I saw this on Car and Classic. And it wasn't that far away, and I just fell in love with it immediately. And it's been there ever since.
Super. What's the spec of this one?
So this is a 2-litre 5-cylinder automatic, which is quite rare for the autos. It's not very fast, but it's very comfortable.
Yeah, it's only a 3-speed, I think, in these.
Yeah, I think it's a 3-speed auto. They did a 3 and a 4-speed. I think I only count 3 gears when it goes through them, so it's not very fast, but it's very, very comfortable.
And they do make nice noises.
Yeah, even though it's not going fast, when you hear that 5-cylinder, it might feel like you're going a bit faster.
Yeah, you can pretend it's a Quattro.
Yeah, it basically is, really.
Super. Well, thanks for letting us have a look. And just take it. Look at the Seat Ibiza that's just come in from the Netherlands. Oh my gosh, this event is just blowing my tiny little mind. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you later. Oh, now here is an unexceptional Volkswagen, the Type 3. It's a facelift developed from the Beetle platform. This is a fastback style. That classic Volkswagen Thrum. I really like them. Slightly awkward looking those. Just admiring this Mark III Panda. Look at that, the headlamps, the moon discs. Lovely. Great to see. We've got a Mark I Astra. Is that a Celebrity? A sort of gold stripe down the middle. Oh, it's an Exp, apparently, an Exp. Oh, Saab 9000, headlamp wiper moment. Jolly good. Toyota Carina 2. These used to be absolutely everywhere, and you just don't see them anymore, and that's lovely condition. That is great to see. Loving the Sportage. Gorgeous little Subaru Vivio, little K car, and a Mark III Cavalier V6. Yummity yummers. This is something you will not see every day. It is a convoy of Toyota Tercels. Well, technically this one's a Sprinter Carib. That's a Adara there. Their family car from new. But hello. Yeah, look at this marvelous sight. So Adara has spares from my beige one. Oh, it's even got the sliding sunshine roof. Lovely. That's a great sight. And the lovely Land Cruiser here as well. Oh my gosh. This event is just blah, blah. Beautiful mid-70s Toyota Corolla there. Loving the number plates even. And we got some gratuitous rear light action. That is a very, very pleasant example indeed. There are still so many cars pouring into this event. We've got MR2s, Fronteras, I can see a Strada convertible, and the queue just goes on and on. So the best we can hope to do is give you a flavour of how magical this event is. But really, yeah, keep an eye out for the tickets. This event sells out very, very quickly. Oh yes, loving the gap at the tape. Assured repair. Love it. Really early Rover 400 in the beige. Hello, sorry to jump on you as you're driving in.
Right.
How old's this one? It looks very early.
It's April 90.
Wow.
It's one of the earliest registered ones known.
Blimey.
And believe it or not, it's the last Oyster beige, as it's known, 414 from 1990, left registered in the UK.
Wow, lovely. Great to see it. Thank you. That is a great car. Lovely, lovely beige Metro here. Quite an early one, I think. Hello, sir. Sorry to dive upon you, but this is extraordinary. What's the story of this car?
Well, I got it in September 2019.
Yeah.
And basically I saved it under the cutting torch, really. Because the previous guy was going to have this, was going to, how I dare say it, turn it into a 604 replica.
Oh, gold.
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness it survived. What's that, 29,000 miles on the clock?
Yeah, just clicked over 8 miles ago, yeah.
Wow, it's lovely.
Yeah, so it's had a full body restore, really, full respray.
Yeah.
Bit few enhancements to make it last a bit longer.
Yeah.
So it's on the road for more years to come. So
beautiful.
Yeah, and
excellent.
I'm glad to go in there.
Oh, excellent! You're in the concourse. Super. Good luck. That is lovely. It's an HLE. The HLE had taller gearing and the spoiler of the MG on the back to try and improve the aerodynamics and make it a little bit more economical. Yeah, another Proton coming in. A diesel Volvo 760, would that be? Nice. Yeah. That was 740 GLE 2.4. Kangoo Trekker. Lovely. Oh my gosh, there's still so much coming in. And unfortunately, now the rain's coming in as well. It's the Mighty Dacia. Hooray! Successfully just about made it to the show, and sadly would later break down and had to be recovered all the way back to Rich's house. But there will be a future video where we attempted to get it working and didn't succeed.
Birthday, dear kids, wherever you are, happy birthday to you! Hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
This was also great to see. This is Tuck's dad, effectively. This is an AC Model 67. And it's still got the single cylinder engine. It hasn't got the flared rear arches. Manual gearbox. And this has been beautifully restored. Sadly failed to capture the owner on camera, but it's interesting to see where Tuck's design heritage came from. Despite being an Invacar, Tuck is actually designed by AC. So very different controls. Well, we finally reached the end of the event. We are a very long way from the house. I'm just going to do you a
artistic swoop I was
Can you
doing.
see the house? It's all the way down there, and it's just amazing cars all the way back there. It's just extraordinary. There are a few favourites we want to try and pick out in this lineup though, so I'm going to see if I can find them. Let's go. So this is the car I've long wanted to see in the metal. It was restored by someone called Triple Rich on the Slightly Sweary forum, and the level of restoration work is just incredible. This was complete bare metal shell. It's a German market car, so it hasn't got the hip kink that the UK market Granada coupes had. It's got a 2.3 litre Cologne V6, and like I say, every aspect of this car has been completely comprehensively rebuilt, and it's just so beautifully done. I think it's only done a few thousand miles since rebuild. He's been giving it a bit of a shakedown, but yeah, we watched it all the way through the restoration process. The chap does work for a classic car restorer, so it's a good chance for him to put his skills to use on his own project. Yeah, it's lovely to see. Now this is an astonishing find. This is Matt's Renault 14 GTL, is it?
GTL, yeah.
Yeah.
1.2.
So what is the story of this car, and how on earth has it survived? Because so
Well,
few of them did.
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking for one for about 5 years. I had a 82 TS in gold when I was 17.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know, electric windows and all that sort of stuff. I've had to suffer with the lower spec one, but I literally looked for 5 years and I found it in Ireland because I wanted to easily get a left-hand drive one from France. But right-hand drive, absolutely.
Yeah, they've all vanished.
Yeah, there's another one in Ireland, a white one, a TL, and there's also a I think it's Burgundy TS up north somewhere. So yeah, so I've got all the body panels for it, everything. So I've got loads of parts to do it, but I'm a bit unsure whether to leave it patina or make it new.
It's always a difficult
I like
call,
the
isn't it?
holes.
Yeah.
I like it. So if you make it look too shiny, it sort of loses its sort of authenticity, doesn't it?
It does. That is the trick. Trying to just restore cars enough is very difficult. But you can't really just do a little bit of restoration on a whole.
Once you start hitting this, you're going to be into a long job, I expect. Structurally, it's all really good. It's just the over panels just all rubbish. But I have every single one, including the scuttle, brand new old stock.
Wow.
Not the roof, obviously,
Yeah,
but everything. I have the whole lot.
So what is the mechanical specification on these?
So it's a 1.2 4-cylinder. It's a Peugeot, what's called the suitcase engine. So the gearbox is underneath the engine and it's slanted back to about 70 degrees. So changing the starter motor and all that's really easy. Anything else,
head gasket, forget it.
Engine out, but you can get them out really easily because as a lot of the Peugeots and Renaults at that time, the drive shafts are spring-loaded, so you literally just jack the engine up and they just come out.
Brilliant.
So it does come out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So why do you think these have become so astonishingly rare?
Well, mine was rusty. My 82 one was rusty and at its end by 87.
Oh, gosh.
So, and the first ones are even worse. We had a green, like an R-Reg, like the first type, without the indicators in the wings. And one day I came out to it and I noticed that the bonnet didn't look shut. And it was probably 5, 6, 7 years old. So I opened the bonnet to shut it and the struts came straight up through the car. So inherently rusty.
Yeah. So this one has done very well to survive.
It has. Structurally it's good, but bodily, all the outer panels are rubbish. But yeah.
Super. Thanks for letting us have a look.
Okay.
Wow. A Vauxhall Sintra. This was a very weird attempt where Vauxhall and Opel imported these American people carriers over to the European market to try and fill the very obvious need for a people carrier in their range while they were waiting for the Zafira to come along. So I think this is the Pontiac Transport, like second generation, a bit more ordinary than the famous Dustbuster, one of which we tested a couple of years ago. And you just don't see these anymore. They just have not survived in any numbers at all. Fascinating windscreen wipers.
Or something.
They weren't on the market long over here because, like I say, they were just a bit stopgap until the Zafira came out. But yeah, fascinating windscreen wipers. I'm very sad the owner isn't here to demonstrate them because they're incredible. That is a lovely Focus Saloon. This came in while I was on stage earlier and it's really, really nice. Super example. The paint is exemplary on it.
You used to see them on the American airbase.
See, I like these ones. It's shaped wrong, like a molten brain.
Oh, lovely little DAF 55 coupe. Gorgeous Michelotti styling. Rubber belt drive. One of several DAFs here today. Well, this year's Festival of the Unexceptional has had a really international flavour. And Ericsson here, with HubNutter sticker in car, has driven all the way from Portugal. So
That's right.
How many kilometers was that?
2,500 almost.
Good grief. And we're getting on quite late in the day now. Did it feel worth it?
Oh yeah, definitely. We don't have anything like this in Portugal.
Oh.
We have a lot of car events, but mainly classics and beautifully restored cars and beautiful maintained cars.
Yeah, we have a bit of that too. Yeah.
And also the modified cars and the sports cars, the really high-end stuff. But nothing quite like this. So ever since I saw this show about 2 or 3 years ago through your videos, I thought I must go there. I must find a way to go there. So I saved for a year to have enough money for petrol, because this drinks quite a lot.
I was going to say, what is the specification of this one? E39 BMW.
Yeah, but it's a 2-liter, so
Okay.
it's very HubNutter.
Yeah.
And automatic. Well, I don't know the miles per gallon, but in liters per 100 kilometers is around town is 11-12.
Okay.
So in the strip it's doing 8 liters.
Oh, eight's not too bad.
Yeah,
I
it's
dream of 8 in my Ford Fairmont.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. So how long have you owned this car?
5 years.
Wow.
And it's starting to get
yeah. Well, you get that sunshine stuff, of course, which we don't get so much of here.
Oh
but
yeah.
It's still looking pretty tidy overall. What's the total kilometers on it?
286,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, it's a beautiful car. Thank you very much
Yeah,
for sharing.
thank you.
And thank you for bringing a HubNutter sticker all this way.
Oh yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank you.
Using the superior ground clearance of the Volga. Yeah. Use the ground clearance. Yeah. Listen to that exhaust. The mighty gas Volga. And that's what I love about this event. We've got a Mondeo Mark 1 saloon right next to it. Steph of iDriver Classics Proton. It's been an amazing day here.
Old men and the little old ladies who've squirreled their cars away for decades in order that we might spring them forth and make them live again. Please put your hands together for the little old men and the little old ladies. This show is for you.
Well, it's thrilling scenes here at Festival of the Unexceptional, where the Daihatsu Applause from Sweden, no less, has just been declared a very, very worthy winner. We are very pleased about this. Obviously, we love Daihatsus. So it belongs to Stephen Pike. He drove it over here. I think it's about 3,000 kilometers from Sweden. And yeah, it's just the perfect car. They are so incredibly unexceptional. So it will now be forming up. They're going to do a bit of a press session with all the cars that came first, second and third, I think. So yeah, really, really, really pleasing to see. And a fine way to end the show. Also, congratulations to our friend Sean, who came second with his very lowly spec Metro. I shouldn't be applauding because while it's admirable he's done things like remove the passenger mirror, it should never have had. He's found the blanking plate for that. He's also taken off the rear wiper, which obviously to me is a shocking development, but I fully understand it because it wouldn't have left the factory with it. These are the items he has removed from the car. So he's removed the left fog light because you even get a blanking plug ahoy down here. Passenger mirror gone, radio gone, handbrake grip has been changed. He's got the economy carb damper removed, and the side repeaters have been replaced with the little reflectors that were fitted to the lowly spec Metros before side indicators were mandatory. So admirable work there by Sean of Morsels and Motors, and a worthy second place.
And also driven.
And also driven, sorry, also driven their second channel. Well, another fantastic Festival of the Unexceptional is coming to an end. The cars are leaving. There goes a lovely BX16 valve, Alfa Romeo 75. And to remind us of Cecily, a Citroen C5, a very fitting car for Festival of the Unexceptional, I feel. But yeah, it's been amazing, utterly overwhelming, as it always is. So thank you very much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this rather mixed format. And we shall see you in a future video. Farewell. I can't pursue that long. Where are you going? Pursue.
Really hard. Where do we go?
We could have gone anywhere. Oh, let's go Daihatsu.
Pursue.